Hey, John Davis here. Today I want to talk about questions and in your team specifically. Are they asking you questions? And if they are asking you questions, what's your reaction to that? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? I'm here to say I think it's a good thing. If your team's asking you questions, that means they're learning. Okay. That means they're learning how to do what it is that you want to be and how you want it to be done. Second, it means they're motivated. If they're not asking a question, then they may not care. If they are asking a question, they care about doing it your way and they want to do it the right way. And also the third one is it provides you feedback with your training process. It may be telling you to go faster. It may be telling you to go slower. It may be telling you to train in a different way. Are you training somebody who's a visual learner in an auditory way or a kinesthetic learner? Are you just giving them a visual without letting them try it? Okay. So the questions that your team is asking are a good thing, and they can give you feedback on how you can be a better leader and a better manager. Next thing to think about is how do you react? Oftentimes, these questions that are being asked of us are things that we believe that we've trained on already. And we can be frustrated when we have to answer the question for the 10th, 20th, 30th time. Now, it may only be the first time that this person's asked it, but you've answered it so many times over, it could be frustrating for you. Excuse me. And then if you take that out on the individual, are they going to come back and ask another question? Probably not. Another way you can respond to the question is just give them the answer. Well, if you give them the answer, what are they going to do the next time they have the question? They're just going to come right back to you and ask you again. Okay. So finally, what I encourage you to do is to coach them through the answer by talking through the situation. By asking them what they would do, ask them the pros and cons of various solutions, they're likely to end on your answer to the problem. And in doing so, they're going to learn to a higher degree what it is that needs to be done, which means they're less likely to ask you a second time. Now, this last approach is the longest approach in the short term. It takes a few more minutes, maybe even a little longer, to really get to the education to the answer that they need. But it's going to save you time in the long run. So, if you want to talk about how to use how questions are a good thing for your business, how to encourage them from your team, and how to respond to them, just reach out. I'm Coach John Davis. Now is always a great time to get into action.